If you're watching this right now, then that means you are the proud renter or owner of a bouncy house. So let's talk about how to set it up. Here's our industrial blower that we're going to use to inflate the bouncy house. As you can see, it has a relatively long cord attached to it, but if it doesn't reach to an outlet, then be prepared to have an extension cord. That's what we have right now. This is set up, so we're going to go ahead and plug that in right now. If you're having any issues, make sure that it is reset so that there is no current. The current overprotection hasn't been tripped, and if so, you can just reset it that way. Let's talk about our bouncy house. There are many bouncy houses in the world, but this one is mine and the one that we will show you how to set up today. This one has an entrance, as do most of them, and I know that the way that I want to set this up is to have the inlet on the right hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up right now and unfold the rest of this. To prevent getting dirty, and we'll talk about this when we pack it up, but you'll notice we have good side to good side so that we're not getting anything that was on the grass touching the inside. So we will fold it in half before we do anything else with it, but as you can see, as we undo it, we're unfolding it in half. And we can see our loops for sticking it down, but we'll get to that in a second. You also notice that we have a second inlet. This can be useful for letting the air out, but we don't want to let the air out, we want to let the air in. So here's a fun little hack for you as well. If you notice, if you only tie it once, it can be pretty loose and it can come off pretty easily. Loop it twice, then it's a lot more firm and less likely to come undone. But of course, we're still going to tie a bow here. All right, beautiful. Then we take the other side, make sure this is nice and long, and we're going to go ahead and cover this over the inlet and make sure that this isn't getting tangled anywhere along the way. So make sure that that's out. We'll go ahead and move this back to line that up. See, we don't want any kinks in there. We'll go ahead and put that inside and make sure that the rope goes all the way around. And again, we'll loop it once, loop it twice, and make sure that when we tighten it, that there are no gaps in there. That was pretty good. It's all the way around the bottom, all the way around the top. And we'll go ahead and just tie another loose knot and a bow. That shouldn't come undone. Here we go. And then let's turn it on and wait. It's alive! Doesn't take too long. This is all real time. This footage has not been sped up unless I speed it up later when I edit it. And we have our stakes that we're going to go ahead and lock it in with. So one thing you'll notice if you don't use these is as the kids bounce around inside of it, it will travel. So make sure that you do use the ground stakes that are provided. I didn't take a look at the time, but I don't know, in the matter of 60 seconds or something like that, it's fully inflated. There you go. That is the bouncy house. And go ahead and get some tension, stretch that out and push that down. That should be nice and firm. There should be 6, 3 along each side. Again, get it nice and taut. Make sure you have the hook on the outside, put it at a little angle, and just kind of push that into the grass with your palm. Shouldn't need a hammer. If your dirt is extremely hard, your mileage may vary, but at least with this soil we're good. Doesn't have to be all the way in, but the deeper the better. Might be hard to see, but there is one underneath here. And you can see there, that's the one. Put that in. Okay. All right, all set. That should at least prevent it from traveling around. I would get on here and show you how much fun it is, but I don't think kids my age are supposed to be on here. So this is it. Yeah. That's how you set up the bouncy house. Didn't take very long. You know what?